Hi there, my beautiful Aries. So this is going to be a reading from the 11th through the 17th of December. And today I'll be pulling out 3 advice for you, 3 love relationship messages, and 3 general messages that I get for you guys. Let's see what's going on. All right. So for my beautiful Aries. Nice. Okay, so I have the Death Rebirth card in your device. I have the High Priestess in your general messages. And for your love relationship or device / messages, I have the 7 of Wands. All right. So you guys, for advice, I have Death Rebirth. That would mean that there are a few cycles that are coming to an end, which obviously means that new cycles will be beginning. This may mean a lot of other things. Maybe cycles are ending in love, maybe cycles are ending in your career, or some kind of a habit inside you is ending that needed to end. But I will be clarifying all of these so that I can take out 3 specific advice for you. Okay, for your general messages that I'm getting, I have the High Priestess, which is telling me that there's something related to intuition. And for your love, I have 7 of Wands. Somebody really wants to reconnect with their own spiritual self, and if they're not connecting, they need to. Fine, let me just clarify the Death Rebirth card, which is the advice card for you, Aries. One more time. Okay, I have the Page of Cups, the 2 of Swords, 8 of Cups. That's very specific. Okay, so the 3 advice that I'm getting for you guys is, number 1, yes, a specific cycle is coming to an end, which you already know of, but you are not ready to leave that situation. You know that you need to leave that situation, but you're not getting that strength to let that be and walk away. And advice that I'm getting is, whatever it is for you, I'm sure you already know about it, whether it is a relationship, a habit of yours, the way you think, it's a career path, but your intuition, obviously I have the High Priestess in your reading as well. So your intuition has been telling you what is the right way for you to go, but you just cannot find the courage to walk away from that situation. So you really need to have that strength to believe in yourself that you can do it, because you know what is better for you already. Just sit with yourself, find that strength, and leave the things behind that do not serve you anymore. The other advice that I'm getting for you guys is with the 2 of Swords. There is something that is not balanced inside of you. This is not an external factor, but there is something. Maybe your heart and your mind are not balanced, maybe your soul isn't balanced, but there are things because of which your physical world is getting affected, and these things are inside your own self. You cannot balance either your mind or your soul or your heart. Whatever it is, you need to balance that out, and then you can, it'll be very easy for you to take this step as well, because once you get to know what you really want, you can then decide very, very strongly, and then you can take action strongly. Then the third advice that I have for you guys with the Page of Cups is that you have options. Even if you don't believe that you have them, you really do have options, whatever it is that is troubling you. Specifically, if this is something related to your career and you have been thinking, if I leave this, then what? I'm not saying that especially when it comes to career, you can leave things there and just pray to God that I get a good opportunity. No, take that good opportunity, wait for that good opportunity, and then go for it. Go for safety first, of course. But I can see here that some of you all are not feeling confident enough, that maybe you are doubting your own self-worth. You're doubting that will you be able to do it again or not. The universe is there with you, The energies are there with you that are telling me that you will be able to do it, and you have loads and loads of choices, not just one. So go for it. Let me just pull out cards for the High Priestess, which are general messages for you for this span of time. So for the High Priestess, for my Aries, please. I have the Eight of Wands, the Hierophants, and the Ace of Wands. That's really nice. Again, with a lot of new opportunities that I can see here with the Ace of Wands. And with general advice, I got an affirmation here that is telling me with the Ace of Swords that you have beautiful opportunities waiting for you. There is going to be a specific aha moment where you realize that you have been, in fact, doubting your own self, but you first need to have that confidence in yourself, and then you can, just show it off to the world. If you don't have confidence in your own self, then how will other people see it in you? There will be a specific moment when you realize your self-worth. You will become confident enough, and you'll realize that you have so much talent, so much potential that you weren't recognizing yourself. And then you will be open to all of these beautiful opportunities that are being presented to you. The Eight of Wands here is telling me that you also have a sort of creative energy around you. What I mean is that even if things are not feeling right today, they're not feeling that they're going in the correct direction, they really are, because your creative energies are at par. That would mean that something inside you is working in the right direction, because when we go towards the negative aspects of the emotions, when we start feeling low, hatred, jealousy, all of this negative spectrum of the emotions, our creative energy just disappears. And I can see beautiful creative energy here. That would mean that there is a hidden sort of an energy inside your own self which you have to tap into. Things are really better than what you are gauging them to be. And with the Hierophant, one thing I can tell you all who are, listening to this, if this message is reaching you guys, there's one advice that you really, really need to follow, because the Hierophant talks about connecting with one's own spiritual self. It talks about going back to the roots, reconnecting with your culture, meditation, all of those beautiful things. So just to keep yourself grounded, to keep yourself at peace, to reconnect with yourself, because whatever it is that has been troubling you, you first really, really need to reconnect with yourself, because reconnecting with yourself, you'll get answers to what exactly it is that you really want in life. And that clarity is everything that you need to take any kind of action today. So the Hierophant is telling me to just reconnect with your own self and go back to spirituality, because spirituality is really going to guide you towards your destiny. Really heavy advice for you guys here, really heavy messages from the universe. Okay, so right now for your love and relationship, I have the Seven of Wands. Let me just clarify the Seven of Wands, you guys. Okay, so what's going on in love life of my beautiful Aries? Okay, I have the Queen of Wands, Temperance, Seven of Cups. With the Queen of Wands, I can tell you that you are in fact dealing with somebody who is a soul connection. The Queen of Wands signifies somebody who was meant to be there in your life, whether they're a lesson or a beautiful experience that you will be unfolding very, very soon. But again, a balance card, the Temperance card is here, and it is even in a major, bigger form, larger form as compared to the Two of Swords that I was getting for you in advice. So maybe this balance that I got for you in advice is related to somebody that you really, really love. I think that imbalance is definitely there in the relationship that you're in right now, because Temperance is a major arcana card. It tells me that because of this imbalance between you and your partner, things are really not going well. I can also see that somebody is getting bored of being in this relationship. There have been times, it's difficult for me to say, but there have been times where one out of you have actually really solidly thought about walking away from this. And this may be you or your person, but why I can tell you is that somebody is, I don't know, maybe they have started looking for options already, but they're thinking to, just look out for options. But there was a thought, even for a split second, in somebody's mind that, why do I have to deal with this? I may have other better options out there. I don't know whether they've taken action on it or not, and if it's you, then you already know. But with the Seven of Cups, let me tell you that somebody is really, really unhappy, unfulfilled in this relationship right now, maybe because of the imbalance that is going on. Maybe you two are not being able to understand each other's emotions, or there may be a case where there is a sort of competition going on between you two guys. What I mean is that it's not you two against the world anymore, it's you two against each other, which is really not a healthy relationship. You really need to work on that. Although I may tell you that if you balance things out, there are good chances of you two being together, because I have the Queen of Wands, and either one of you is being represented by this Queen of Wands. If it's you, you're feeling like this is your person, and you're feeling like a queen. I mean, I am not really getting any specific messages for the Queen of Wands apart from this is a soul connection, but I'm not sure whether both of you think like that. One of you definitely thinks that this is a soul connection. The other person, I'm not really sure. So you really need to be wary of that situation. If you think that this is your person, I'm not sure if your person also thinks the same. Okay, so Aries, this is what I have for you. I hope this spread was able to help you guys. If not, you can leave down a question below. I would love to read for you guys, and I'll see you next time.